Hi, it's Ramsey Dewey and Nils at the JX Fight Club in Shanghai, China, and we got a bunch of comments the other day when we were demonstrating how to finish a rear naked choke when somebody tucks the chin, saying, hey, that only works on the ground because you're doing this demonstration sitting down. And, well, let's find out what happens when we apply this standing up. So I'll go for a choke. Nils will tuck his chin, and I will choke the chin. Why did you tap out, Nils? You're standing up. That's supposed to make you indestructible.
Is it choking?
Okay, well, let's try another variation. So Nils tucks the chin, and let's lift that nose up. Okay, or maybe he tucks the chin, and a lot of people are saying, well, you can only get a neck crank if he turns his head to the side. And so if he doesn't deliberately turn his head to the side, then you can't do it. Except that I can totally turn his head to the side for him. What else can we do? Here, tuck your chin. Why'd you tap out there?
Because I'll put all the pressure here on my nose and my teeth, and that's really uncomfortable.
It's a face lock. But Nils, you were standing up. Why did you tap out? That's supposed to make you indestructible.
Because it hurts.
This stuff only works on the ground in the gym, not standing up out in the streets. Anyway, here's another one. How else can you break somebody's neck standing up? Here's an old catch wrestling technique called a Grovit. I'm going to break his posture down, right? Punch his head in sideways. Okay, let me demonstrate that from the other angle. Break the posture, punch his chin in sideways. Okay, what's going on there?
This one here, there's all the pressure here on my neck.
It's a neck
There's
breaking
no
technique.
way, it doesn't matter if I'm on the ground, if I'm standing. I have to tap on.
It's a standing technique. Here's the thing about neck cranks, all neck cranks. And there's a difference between a jaw crank and a neck crank. If he tucks his chin, you're going to turn sideways right here, and I'm putting a choke on. All I'm doing is pulling his chin, I'm pulling the chin deeper into the neck. So I'm both strangling him and I am simultaneously breaking the jaw at the same time. So there is blood restriction and there is joint manipulation simultaneously. That does not require him to turn his head at all. Now, if he does turn his head, cool, even better, because now I've got a neck crank. Anyway, all neck cranks are based on the principle of turn the head sideways, okay, and then apply pressure up or down. Okay, so there's the Grovit again. You've probably seen in the movies where people sneak up behind and do this ninja neck snap thing. That totally doesn't work. It might give the guy whiplash, but in order to neck crank him, we've got to turn the head sideways and then apply pressure in the opposite direction from the top. Now, obviously, this, he can totally rotate out of that, but this one, can you rotate out of there before I can finish? Okay. Anyway, so yes, neck cranks and jaw cranks can be applied standing up or on the ground, either one. Questions or comments, leave them down below. Let's break down that Grovit neck breaking technique from the front. First, I got a collar tie, right? I'm in rear really tight, really close. I can frame on the shoulder and I'm pushing here as I'm pulling here. Or I can frame on the hip and push there to break the posture. Or I can frame on the hip with the knee or with the shin to break the posture here, okay? What I do next, I will take a fist and I will punch sideways, pushing down on the top of the head to get it snug under my pec right here, right under the armpit. So my hand is under here. I will grab right up on the shoulder and then get a figure four, all 5 fingers over the top. To finish, I do this action. I curl both wrists down at the same time. So what happens, this hand under here will end up lifting his chin, and this one will end up pulling down the top of the head since it's secured under the arm. That's a weird looking technique because it doesn't look like I have a lot of control, but Nils, get out of there, please. Essentially, the more he struggles, the more pressure he's going to put on his neck and spine and essentially break his own neck from that position, if I have it correctly. So here, let me demonstrate that from the other side. So, frame, break the posture, punch this under, okay, grab this, and then rotate to get the finish. So it's the same figure four wrist lock, and I'm using the catch wrestling term wrist lock, which just means grab your own wrist right here, that we'll use for other techniques like a quarter Nelson or a Kimura or a hammer lock, whatever you want to call that. or a, let's see here, top double wrist lock, or a Americana key lock, whatever you want to call that as well. Same exact grip, same exact principle. Elbows in tight, curl the wrists in. Thanks for watching. Now get out there and train.